This is the 1995 Geography Bee. These are two 6th graders that won, two 7th graders, and two 8th graders. I don't know how to zoom in. That's Karl's teacher right there in the purple, talking to them. They've already gone over all the rules, and they're fixing to begin.
Buddy! Who's that girl in front of you? Who's that girl in front of you? Nicole, babe.
There's Stoney, there he is, up on the panel.
Throughout this country that it will eventually lead to individuals going to Washington, D.C. to participate in the National Geography Bee. This is our own, very own school geography bee. The winner of this geography bee will take a test, and if that person scores in the top 100 students in the state, that person will go on to the state level. All right? This morning we are very fortunate to have the coordinator of social studies and fine arts for Rockdale County to be our moderator, Miss Wendy Hughes. Some of you I know, this is home school for me. Those of you who were here last year, 7th graders, I was an 8th grade teacher at Memorial. I'm very happy to be here. I was involved in the bee here last year. We had a student go on to the state last year, and he did very well there. And we hope that one of our, how many we got? Finalists will go on to the state and maybe even go on to the national competition. Just a little background about the Geography Bee. It is sponsored by National Geographic World magazine, and it starts the week of December 5th when thousands of schools all over the United States, the District of Columbia, and 5 U.S. territories participate. There are even schools around the world participating. When your student completes this activity here and becomes your school bee winner, they will take a written test, and then they have the opportunity, if their score is high enough, to compete in the state test, which will be, or the state bee, which will be April 7th. The winner of the state bee will be provided an all-expenses paid trip to Washington, D.C., and their teacher gets to escort them there. They will participate in the national championship on May 30th and 31st. The first place national winner will receive a $25,000 scholarship. The second place winner a $15,000 scholarship, and the third place winner a $10,000 scholarship.
Great.
Alex Trebek will be the host for the National Bee, and it's presented on public television, so you need to watch on May 31st. National Geographic Society has a major goal, and that is to include geography in your classroom. When I went to school and your teachers went to school, we may have taken one geography course. Now we include geography in all the subject areas, and that's the goal of National Geographic. And this is the result. And you will see how well your students are doing. We'll test your math reading skills. Each of you will answer a different question based on the world map that is being distributed. And each one of you has a world map. You will each have 15 seconds to give me your answer. Please take a minute to look over the map. Now we will begin the final round. We'll start with you, Chris. I'm sorry, wait a minute. Nick, we'll start at this area. We'll work. Nick Deal, ready? Name 2 of the 3 continents that the Tropic of Capricorn crosses.
North America and South America.
That is incorrect. Sylvia, which line of latitude shown on the map passes through the Amazon rainforest? Which line of latitude shown on the map passes through the Amazon rainforest? That's incorrect.
Oh my gosh.
Karl, name the largest island that is crossed by the Arctic Circle.
Greenland?
That is correct. Oh, I'm sorry. I should give the right answer. For the first question, name two of the three continents that the Tropic of Capricorn crosses: Africa, Australia, and South America. The line of latitude shown on the map that passes through the Amazon rainforest, 0 degrees or the equator. Okay, let me go down. Sean, if you sailed along the Tropic of Cancer and crossed 30 degrees west longitude, you would be sailing in which ocean?
The Atlantic.
That is correct. Jeff, which continent is entirely south of 60 degrees south latitude?
Antarctica?
That is correct. Chris, most of the Great Lakes of North America are east of which line of longitude shown on the map?
120 degrees west.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is 90 degrees west. Okay? No one is eliminated until we have two long, two misses. Let's move on. You may put your maps away. All of you will respond to the next question by writing an answer on the sheet of paper provided for you. You will have 15 seconds to answer the question. When I call time, put down your pencil. When I call on you, please hold up your answer and read it aloud. You will not be penalized for inaccurate pronunciations or spelling, so long as it can be determined that you know the correct answer. Is everyone ready? In January 1994, a free trade agreement went into effect among Canada, the United States, and which other North American country? Excuse me. We'll have to eliminate that question because I'm hearing the answer in the audience. I will give you a second question. Vail, Taos, and Sun Valley are popular vacation destinations in what mountain system? Vail, Taos, and Sun Valley are popular vacation destinations in what mountain system? Time is up. Nick, would you hold your sheet up and tell us what you said?
I said Rocky Mountain.
That is correct. Sylvia? That is incorrect. Rocky Mountains is correct.
Sierra Nevada.
That is incorrect. Rocky Mountains is correct. Rocky Mountain. Sylvia, we appreciate your excellent work in geography. Please continue. Let's give her a hand.
Determination.
Okay, you ready for the next round? Nick, this will be allowed. Which large sea would you cross to go from Algeria to France?
The Atlantic.
That is incorrect.
Ah.
It is the Mediterranean Sea. Pass the microphone to Sarah. Can't hear me? I'll talk loud. How's that? Okay. How many standard time zones are there in the 48 contiguous U.S. states? That is correct. 4. The Hoover Dam, which spans the boundary between Arizona and Nevada, uses the water power of what river to produce electricity?
Colorado River.
That is correct. Jeff, the West Indies are a chain of islands that separate the Atlantic Ocean from what sea?
The Caribbean Sea.
That is correct. Chris, Mandarin is the chief dialect spoken in the world's most populous country. Name this country.
China.
That is correct. Thank you, Nick, for joining us today. Let's give Nick a hand. Once again, each of you will respond to the next question by writing your answer on the sheet of paper provided for you. You will have 15 seconds to answer the question. When I call time, put down your pencil. When I call on you, hold up your answer and read it aloud. An island in the South Pacific that is a territory of Chile is famous for its mysterious stone statues. Name this island. An island in the South Pacific that is a territory of Chile is famous for its mysterious stone statues. Name this island. Time is up. Karl?
Easter Island.
Easter Island. Correct. Easter Island. Easter Island. Easter Island. The remaining final round questions will require oral answers. Each of you will answer a different question. You will have 15 seconds to give me your answer. The U.S. government owns nearly half of the land in an 11-state area. These 11 states make up what part of the country?
Northeast.
Incorrect. The answer is the West. The northernmost point of which continent is just south of the equator?
Oceania. Oceania.
Be more specific, please.
South America.
The answer is Australia. Oceania building, which was built to withstand damage from earthquakes, is an architectural landmark in which port city in Northern California?
San Francisco?
That is correct. Chris, Wrangell St. Elias National Park, which is almost 6 times the size of Yellowstone National Park, is in which U.S. state?
Montana?
The answer is Alaska. Okay, come back to Karl, and we'd like to say a good job to Sean. Thank you very much.
Number 3.
Oh, I didn't have that. I'm sorry. 2. Thank you.
Oh, between 2. Between Jeff and Karl.
Congratulations to our 2 finalists. You will now compete in the school championship round. You will be competing with a clean slate. The championship round consists of 3 questions. I will ask both of you a question at the same time, and you will have 15 seconds to write your answers. Then I will ask each of you in turn to hold up your answer and read it aloud. Whoever correctly answers the most questions in the set of 3 will be the school champion. As before, you will not be penalized for inaccurate pronunciations or spelling so long as it can be determined that you know the correct answer. If there is a tie after the set of 3 questions, I will explain the tiebreaker procedure. If you'll start on a clean sheet of paper, I'll ask you all 3 questions, and then we'll ask for your answers. In the fall of 1994, a ferry traveling from Estonia to Sweden sank in which sea? In the fall of 1994, a ferry traveling from Estonia to Sweden sank in which sea? Question number 2. Zlata Filipovich, that's Zlata Filipovich, Diary About Life in War-Torn Sarajevo, helped increase the world's awareness of the need for peace in her homeland. Name her homeland. Zlata Filipovich's Diary About Life in War-Torn Sarajevo helped increase the world's awareness of the need for peace in her homeland. Name her homeland. On a Mercator projection, which greatly distorts areas at high latitudes, the size of which continent is most greatly distorted? On a Mercator projection, which greatly distorts areas at high latitudes, the size of which continent is most greatly distorted? Okay, let's check your answers. The first question: in the fall of 1994, a ferry traveling from Estonia to Sweden sank in which sea? Karl?
The Baltic Sea.
The Baltic Sea is correct. Jeff?
The Finnish Sea.
That's an incorrect answer. The second question, Vlada Filipovic's diary about life in war-torn Sarajevo helped increase the world's awareness of the need for peace in her homeland. Name her homeland.
Bosnia.
Judge? Okay.
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Bosnia and Herzegovina. That is correct. The final question, on a Mercator projection which greatly distorts areas at high latitudes, the size of which continent is the most greatly distorted? Karl?
Antarctica.
That is correct. The answer is Antarctica, so we have a winner. Karl?
You won for the school.
Say that all of you participating in Geography B's at the school, whether you won your classroom B or whether you won the school B, you're doing a lot for your own education and for the education of others. Did you know some of the answers?
No.
Yes, you did. Congratulations to the whole school.
That's my boy. Yay. Out of my pocketbook. Thank you.
Somebody else found it and gave it to me.
Oh, good.
Wait, I can do better than that.
Congratulations. He's so excited. There's our little whiz kid. How's it feel like being the winner of Memorial Middle School Geography Bee? You may get to go to Washington. You may win a $25,000 scholarship because you're so smart.
I may not have to go to Georgia Tech.
You may not have to go to Georgia Tech. You can go to any school of your choice, darling.
Now listen, you study because I want a state winner from Rockdale County. I want one from Memorial Middle School.
Can you give him anything?
Some pointers?
Anything? Yes, pointers and anything else he needs to study.
He needs
We've gone through 1,500 geography questions in the past few days. He missed 5.
He needs to continue.
Continue.
To read maps. He needs to just get an atlas and just pour over it. The best thing is to look at maps, different kinds of maps, pull them out, and remember because you're visualizing, not just answering questions. So I have some atlases in my office. If you want to come by the county office, I'll be glad to let him see some of mine. I've got a couple of
Or if you drive by the shop, you can drop them off.
I can check
If you drive by the shop, you can drop them off.
I can.